YouTube fam, how y'all doing? TM Nation, how y'all doing? What you're looking at is a pair of the newly released JLAB Open Sport True Wireless earbuds. Now, I've been using my pair for a couple of weeks now, and even though the open style of earbuds is not my go-to for exercise, I do know there are some people out there that love this design. For the spec highlights, these will offer you up to 7 hours of use on a charge, multi-point connectivity, they have respectable call quality, and they also have the flexible ear hooks that will help keep them in place during activity. I will go over more of the features, and I also have a few tests a little bit later on in this video, just so you guys have an idea of what these have to offer. But before we get into all of that, let me get pricing out of the way. These retail for 79 bucks. But you want to make sure that you check the links in the description so you get the most up-to-date pricing. As you know, sales do come and go quite often. As far as what you'll get inside of the box, they will come with a user manual and other documentation. You will also get a USB Type-C cable for charging, and of course you'll get your earbuds along with the charging case, but the case is a little bit different here as the outer part is just a shell. The inner part is more like a docking station that you'll place the earbuds on when you need to charge them. Personally, I think that the design is okay, especially for someone who wants to carry around less bulk, but you do want to remember that not carrying the carrying case is gonna leave the earbuds and the charging portion exposed, so you want to be careful how you store them to avoid damage. Battery life wise, as I mentioned in the intro, you can get up to 7 hours on a charge with these, but when you factor in the extra charges that you get with the case, you can get up to 24 total. So far, I'm averaging right at 6 hours and 52 minutes on a charge, using the earbuds at between 50 and 75% of the max volume most of the time. Unfortunately, these do not support wireless charging, so if this is a must-have feature for you, you're gonna have to look elsewhere. The earbud design, like I said earlier, is really not my style, but I have been able to use them comfortably for hours at a time without any issues. Before we move on, guys, I have to give a huge shout out to Extra for sponsoring this video. If you're looking for an awesome minimalist wallet, you have to check them out on either their website or Amazon. I'm telling you, they'll have something that you like. I have picked up a couple of their wallets in the past, and one thing that I really like about their designs is that they offer quick card access and they're super slim. Also, if you're an AirTag user like myself, as you can see, they do have offerings that have an AirTag holder directly on them, which is awesome. It's also worth noting that all Extra wallets are made out of high quality materials. They offer RFID protection, and you also have access to all of your cards with the click of a button. They definitely are on the bulkier side, but they've never felt overly large or heavy in my ears, and they don't go into your ear canal at all. So while wearing them, I have never experienced any issues with ear fatigue or discomfort. Now, the ear hooks are flexible, so you should be able to find a nice fit with them, but they're also removable with a clip for you all that wear glasses out there, which is a nice feature. And one thing that I do want to mention about the fit that I get with these earbuds is that even though they don't go down into my ear canal, the ear hooks keep them in place for me relatively well. Now, if I'm going to be doing jump rope or something that requires a lot of movement, they will flop around a bit just because there is no seal, but in general, they do okay. They're also IPX4 water resistant, so you never have to worry about splashes of water or sweat damaging them. I've had them completely drenched with sweat during a workout, and they never malfunctioned. For Bluetooth connection, these are rocking 5.1, and so far I haven't had any issues with any noticeable lag watching YouTube videos or Amazon Prime movies on my iPhone 13 Pro or my Pixel 6. But these definitely are not going to be the best earbuds for mobile gaming, as they do not have a low latency mode and they're not compatible with any of the higher definition codecs. These also are not compatible with the JLAB app, but you do have access to all of your playback controls, which are activated by touch, and they are responsive. So moving on and touching on the sound quality, before I give you my analysis, I'm going to say that these earbuds are going to be geared towards specific types of users. I do think that these will be suitable for someone who does not want earbuds going down into their ear canals, or somebody that wants to be aware of what's going on around them pretty much at all times. If you fall in any of those categories, I do think that you'll be happy with these earbuds, but for me personally, they're not something that I would use on a daily basis just because, like I said, they do not provide a seal, so you lose a lot of the clarity across your highs and mids, and the bass can definitely be lacking at times. The easiest way for me to explain the experience that I get with these is to compare them to an on-the-ear pair of headphones with much smaller drivers. But at the same time, they do lack the depth and clarity that you'll get with a decent pair of earbuds that go into your ears. I can say that I have been able to use these to listen to podcasts, music, audiobooks, and movies without any issues, but I do have to say that I did feel like I was not hearing everything that I was supposed to at times, especially while watching movies. Now, one area that I do think that these perform well in is in the call quality. I have made a few voice calls using these earbuds, and I think that they do a relatively good job of focusing on your speech. But as always, I did take samples for you guys so that you can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 13 Pro. As you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming directly from the microphones on them. Now I'm not going to do any type of editing to this sample, so this should give you a pretty good idea of how these will perform for voice calls. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background. This part of the test is aimed at seeing how well these will reduce some of that noise and focus on my speech. So taking everything into consideration, fam, if you like the open style type of earbud and you're cool with the type of sound that they provide, then these may be for you. Like I said earlier, the battery life is decent, you are getting that respectable call quality, and the ear hooks do a good job of keeping them in place. So if those are enough for you to justify picking these up, I don't think that they're a bad buy. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tecmo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.